Matt, you mentioned the overwhelming influence that food has on health and healthcare. As health providers and payers become increasingly at risk for large populations, and healthcare becomes more and more expensive from our country, in our country, how can food-related companies strategically partner with healthcare payers and providers to help influence the health of our population?
Gosh, it's so funny. Healthcare is the one, I talk to entrepreneurs all the time. It's the one industry I just don't get, because you have payers, you have providers, you have the pharma companies, you have the device companies. They're all kind of fighting for that same dollar, and as a result of it, the cost of overall coverage has just increased. Obamacare tried, and what's going on now with that potentially being repealed. But I think the best way for big companies to be involved is just feel a sense of responsibility. Although that being said, it's rare to hear the founder of Protein Bar say he really respects McDonald's and Kraft, but I really do, because companies like McDonald's and Kraft help bring the cost per calorie down, because not all of us can afford organic and quinoa and things like that. So, but those companies do still have a responsibility to make sure that cost per calorie is still a quality calorie. And I think that's the role that big food plays in that, is understanding they're kind of, I don't want to say to blame, but they're a party to why obesity rates have gone the way they are.
And I'm going to add to what Matt just said, that we have a tendency to kind of find the bad actor, right? And we actually tend to demonize, right, the brands or the healthcare system. And that's a theme for another movie. But I'm convinced, for one, that I think that Greeks have very good diet, and it's not because there is a bad actor that is actually pushing sugar down. In Brazil, I can tell you the profile of the people compared to the Midwest, totally different, and I'm sure there's not a bad actor. So this is actually something that we have to take responsibility in terms of understanding how we relate to food better and what is actually better for us.